Hey everybody, wonderful to see you again. It's Judy from Coffee, Cookies, and Books. And what we're going to do today is we're going to do book haul number 2. And this is our Cozy Mysteries Paranormal collection. And I can't wait to share it with you. So great to see you back. So this is my second book haul from the 5 that I said I was going to bring to you. And this particular one, we're going to talk about cozy mysteries, cozy paranormal mysteries. So I've got a really great collection of books. Now I do read a lot of paranormal, sort of cozy style ones on my Kindle. But if I can purchase them, I will purchase them. With a lot of them being self-published authors, I do like to provide as much support to them as possible, and buying their books. They get the most out of that, so that's how I prefer to read them if I can. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about a few series. A lot of them I have, a good portion of them are series. So in this particular case, this is actually, it's kind of 2 series, but it's the same author. Her name is Beth Daldner. And the first series, which I have read the first book, is Homicide at the Haunted House. And this I reviewed in my May review. I think it was the part 2 this one was in, because I loved this book. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I love all of these. These are not really long books. I mean, I think they're barely 200 pages. The majority of them. So this is a 10-book collection, and what I did was I bought the next 4 books. So there is Drowning at the Diner, and Slaying at the Saloon, Murder at the Motel, and Poisoning at the Party. Now these are a paranormal cozy mystery. So there are every possible paranormal that you can think of. There's vampires, werewolves, sirens. There's this little thing. This is kind of like a little paranormal monster. Can't remember what it's called, but it is just, yeah, it's like a dog with fangs. It's like there's a little bit of everything in this, and it's hilarious. But of course, there's murders involved in all of them. So very much looking forward to continuing on with the series. I had so much fun with the first book, and just, yeah, really want to continue. And the person who referred these to me initially was Amy Marie. And she just, the last one in the series just came out, and she mentioned that one too. And she loves these books, and I have no doubt I will as well. So, like I said, always support the author. The author is self-published, and yeah, so I really want to do that. But she also has another series, which is the Eternal Rest Bed and Breakfast series. And this is Dig into a Shallow Grave and a New Paranormal Cozy Mystery series. So looks like a creepy bed and breakfast, and obviously there's paranormal. I don't know what exactly, like if there's ghosts. I'm assuming there's ghosts. Yeah, it says there's ghosts are ever going to get a good, how are her guests and her ghosts ever going to get a good night's sleep? Anyway, I thought that one sounded really interesting. So if I like the first book, I'll continue on the series. I think there's 10 in this one too. So the other one that I have that is a series which I have read the first 2. So it's Beaches, Bungalows, and Burglaries, Deserts, Driving, and Derelicts. And this is a Camper and Criminals Cozy Mystery series by Tanya Kappas. This is a ginormous series. 40 books, I think. Pretty sure. Something along those lines. And I have read the first 2. This one I'm going to read, either it's going to get read in June, or I'll just run over to July. That will get read because I want to read that one. Now then, the next one in the series, the 4th one, is Christmas and Criminals and campers. So what I may do is I may hold off continuing the series until Christmas, read this one at Christmas, and then continue on with the rest of the books. I mean, this is in a place, it's called Normal, Kentucky. So it's a small town in Kentucky, and it's a campground. It's like an RV campground, and I just really love the sound of it. But because this one is very specifically Christmas, I probably will wait to continue. So I'll just get this third book done and then go from there with it. Okay, so I have that one. Then the other ones that I have, that is a series which I got them again off of Book Outlet because I got the two together, is Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers and Vera Wong's Guide to Snooping on a Dead Man. So, and these are by Jesse Q. Satanto. So I thought they sounded really cute. And this is, of course, it's an older lady. Vera Wong is a lonely little old lady, a lady of a certain age who lives above her forgotten tea shop in the middle of San Francisco's Chinatown. So, cozy. Love. So I thought I would try those two. Then the other one, now I think this is maybe more YA, not 100% certain, but again, this is another one I saw Amy Marie mention, and I was able to get these on Book Outlet. So I was like, okay, you know what, I'm going to grab them because these are the three main ones. So that's they're by Gigi Pandian. And it is Under Lock and Skeleton Key is the first one. The Raven Thief is the second one. And the third one is a Midnight Puzzle. It's a secret staircase novel. So that, I think, is this series, is a secret staircase. Now, this one's the easiest one. Secret Staircase Construction just finished their first project with Tempest Raj officially a part of the team. Classic mystery novel themed home interior. The client is now ready to celebrate her new life without her cheating ex-husband, famous author Corbin Colt. First up, a party, and Tempest and Grandpa Ash are invited at the exclusive mock seance to remove any trace of Corbin from the property for good. It's all lighthearted fun until Corbin's body crashes the party. So it just sounds kind of like a bit of a young person and her grandfather. I mean, I'm not really 100% sure. I can't remember now. After a disastrous accident derails Tempest Raj's career and life, she heads back to childhood home in California to comfort herself with her grandmother's home-cooked Indian meals. Though she resists every day, brings her closer to the inevitable. Working at her grandfather's company, Secret Staircase Construction specializes in bringing the magic of childhood to all by transforming clients' homes with sliding bookcases, intricate locks, backyard tree houses, and hidden reading nooks. So that's where it starts. So this is book 1, book 2, book 3. So can't wait to read them. Yeah, just a lot of fun. I love these series because the other thing I find, these ones are obviously a little bit longer. They're not novellas, which is fine. But I just find that they're such clean, easy reads. You know, like it's not like a heavy-duty epic fantasy where you really just are. It takes a while to read them. These don't take long to read. Yeah, and I read physically, like I read the physical books. I don't do audio, so that's why I kind of like this sort of read in between everything else. So that's why I like a lot of cozies. So the rest of these that I have here are either separates and I think I have one that goes with another series that I already have. Okay, so Digging Up Daisies by Sherilyn. This is a mainly murder mystery. And it says, in a fresh new Maine set, cozy landscaper Kinsley Clark must root out a killer before her beloved aunt becomes the prime suspect. So the main character, it says here she's 29, and She's proud owner of Seascapes, a thriving landscape design company in wealthy Harborside, which is set on the rugged coast of southern Maine. Kingsley's days are filled with sunshine, fresh flowers, and a myriad of colors. But one afternoon, while working in her Aunt Tilly's bed and breakfast, the salty breeze in, Kingsley digs up more than she's bargained for, a high-heeled shoe. So I thought this sounded great. Again, another one that I think was referred by Amy Marie. So when I saw it on Book Outlet, I grabbed it and definitely want to try that one. Okay, and then another one that I saw is called The Golden Spoon by Jessa Maxwell. And it says, every summer for the past 10 years, 6 awestruck bakers have descended on the manicured grounds of Grafton, the leafy and imposing Vermont estate that is not only the film site for Bake Week, but also the childhood home of the show's famous host, celebrity baker Betsy Martin. Long hailed as America's grandmother for her on-screen charisma, Betty's perfectionism behind the scene got her to this vaulted place in life, and she very much intends to continue her reign as America's preeminent baking celebrity. But when someone dies on set, secrets emerge that threaten to put them all in the unflattering glare of notoriety. A sharp and suspenseful thriller for mystery buffs and avid bakers, The Golden Spoon is a brilliant puzzle filled with shocking twists that keep you turning the pages late into the night. So I loved that, and I loved the fact that it mixes food, and I liked, the 2 spoons and then the knife at the bottom. So that one sounds good. Then this one sounds like a cozy romance, and it's Hot Hex Boyfriend by Carly Bloom. Okay, it says, when it comes to love, Hex marks the spot in this enchanting romance that will delight fans of practical magic and the very secret society of irregular witches. I have not read that yet. I do have it, but I haven't read it yet. As a child, Delia Merriweather believed with all her heart that she was a witch because all Merriweather women were witches. There was just one problem. They had no magic. As an adult, Delia no longer believes magic even exists. However, when she accidentally breaks a hex and restores her family's powers, she's forced to accept a new reality. She is a witch. And maybe that's why the crushingly handsome guy next door has been looking at her like he's expecting her to fly off on a broomstick, cackling into the night. Just when Max thinks he's done keeping an eye on the bumbling Merriweather women, now he must help his neighbors learn to control their magic before they out witches everywhere. But Delia can't decide if Max is helping or hexing, and Max can't tell whether his growing feelings for Delia are real or if he's come under a spell of the most powerful and clueless witch he's ever known. Oh my God. Okay, this sounds really, really good. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely has like practical magic feel to it. A little bit. Anyway, can't wait to read that one. I think that sounds really cute, but that's obviously, it's a romance, but it's cozy, so that's why I put in this. This one is also a romance. It's called A Monster Rom-Com by A.L. Brody. This one's called Dismemberment, and it's a romantic comedy full of love, laughter, and limbs. Darla Drake, Duchess of Death, is a legendary monster who has haunted the woods around Camp Clear Creek for years until an existential crisis forces her to take a sabbatical from wreaking havoc on pimply teens while she figures out what she really wants from the rest of her possibly infinite life. And then Jarko is conceited, arrogant, infuriating, and unfortunately for Darla, kind of hot. And with the Duchess of Death on the shelf, Jarko has refuses to go down without a fight, and so in order to reclaim her territory, she challenges Jarko to a series of hunts to see who the most fearful monster really is. The more mayhem they cause, the more Darla begins to realize there's more to this brash monster than she believed, and that Jarko may just be the antidote to her ennui. Anyway. Yeah. When I saw this one, the cover this cover cracked me up. I thought it was hilarious. And, obviously it's a rom-com and a bit cozy. So, yeah, a little bit of romance, a little bit of death, dismemberment, and that sort of thing. Yeah, why not? And then this one is Death Comes to Marlowe, a Marlowe Murder Club mystery by Robert Thorogood. And there's nothing safe about a locked room. So I do I have one more of these? I think I have one other one of these over there in my collection. And so I saw this one and I grabbed it to complete what I had in my collection. So that is it for our cozies. So quick and easy, not too many. And hopefully there's something in there that you find interesting. I love cozies. Like I said, they are just that nice little fluff that gets to fill in there. And if they're short and they're entertaining and they're fun, all the better. And they're really great, especially these really short ones, really great to have around when you have readathons and you have to read a lot. So they definitely come in handy when that happens. So that's it for me for today. So the next video will be book haul number 3, which is going to cover fantasy. So hopefully you'll want to stick around and see that in the next round. And yeah, that's all I have to say for today. We'll see you soon.